Yes, it is that time of the year when the sun sinks lower and lower into the sky and the nights become chilly with our inner thoughts. The time of year where we are reminded that nature truly does exist, whether we are grateful for it or not. Leaves fall like missed opportunities and passing seconds on a clock. Tick tock. Change is inevitable. Even the gods had to lean into this lesson. Take the story of Persephone and her journey into the underworld. Persephone is the beautiful daughter of the Greek goddess of fertility and agriculture, Demeter. As per usual, Persephone is so beautiful. It made men do crazy things, including the god of the underworld, Hades. One day, as Persephone was just frolicking like the goddess she is and smelling flowers to pass time, Hades somehow swiped out one of her beloved flowers with a narcissus flower. Because you know, narcissism is bad and rooted in evil. As soon as she smelled this unknown flower, she was swooped into the underworld by Hades with his black chariot and black stallions. So, Hades pretty much kidnapped old girl. And Demeter, her mother, went crazy looking for Persephone. This meant that she had to leave her duties. And as the mother of agriculture, crops died and nothing would grow. It must have felt like winter or something. Believe it or not, Persephone was treated good and fairly. I mean, Hades gave old girl whatever she wanted. She welcomed this too. It was like opposites attract, light and dark mixing. He even made a garden for her. How sweet. His gardens were souls that weren't so bad, but still somehow deserving of hell could roam. Back on Earth, you can only imagine how horrible things were going. And it's because Demeter was trying to prove a point. Well, point proven. Because Zeus and Hades both caught on, and negotiations were made. Persephone was able to come back to her mother. Why a deal and not just, hey, Hades, the fuck are you doing? Get that damn daughter back to her mother, you dumb idiot. Well, you can't cross Hades without him doing some sneaky shit. Do you remember that garden that he made for Persephone? Well, he put a sneaky gardener there who convinced Persephone to eat some pomegranates. And because of this, a piece of her will forever be attached to the underworld. Oh. So yeah, the deal was 6 months in hell every year. And during this time, Demeter goes into mourning. So as she goes into mourning, crops die and wither. It's a pretty fascinating story once you dive deeper. Let's go back to that narcissistic flower. This is based on the myth of Narcissus. The name is fitting. Narcissus could not come to terms with the fact that he couldn't have himself after seeing his reflection in a spring water. The thing about this flower, though, is that it actually helped Persephone become aware of herself. Weird, huh? Because of a little whiff of a narcissus flower, she became aware of her beauty, but not just her beauty, but her dark side as well. You know, all the lust, shame, glutton, guilt, and just plain nasty we all have lurking inside of us. One more thing to take from the story and its relevance to fall. Can you guess it? It's the pomegranates. You may know this as the forbidden fruit in the story of Adam and Eve. If you grew up religious like I did, you're probably thinking, wait, wasn't that an apple? I'm pretty sure it was apple. They always said it was apple. I think they were going around saying it's apple. Well, maybe. Believe what you want. But just like Adam and Eve, Persephone eats the forbidden fruit that brings her knowledge. But like yin and yang, not without consequences. Persephone, again, was encountered with her dark side, and she enjoyed the shit out of hell, okay? Loved it. I'm tired of singing Wake Me Up When September Ends, all right? Fall is a magnificent time to prepare for a dark night of a soul, okay? Life has never-ending cycles on the wheel of fortune. Maybe you can lean on the fact that it's not just you watching it all fall. It's the world around you. It's human nature. It's nature. You probably notice I talk a lot about the dark or shadow side, and I'm always asking you to embrace it. It's because this is my own personal journey that I'm sharing, and I'm trying to embrace it. This is Oxi. Thanks for sharing my happy space with me.